So, what I'm smoking this week, it's called the Asylum 13, that's the brand, and the cigar is called the Ogre. And it is a beautiful Maduro and Candela. I'll open it up here so we can actually look at it. It's called a barber pole wrap. So if you can see that, sort of, kinda, it's got two binders on it. It's got this green Candela and this brown Maduro. So it gives it, they call it a barber pole. Come on now, focus in. Focus, you stupid camera. You know what? I'm going to do something just that for the sake of this because I really want you to see this cigar. So I'm actually going to... Oh, I don't know if that's better or not. No, it's not. We're just going to... get rid of the background here. Maybe. No. What the hell? Give me a second. We're riding this. We're riding the struggle bus for a second. Look at that. We got all sorts of... What the hell? Maybe? Did that do it? No, that didn't do it either. Shit. Oh well. We'll just ride the struggle bus through this. Anyway, so Asylum 13 Ogre. It is this is a Gordo size, so it's actually 6 inches by 60 ring gauge, so it's pretty big. So it's got that beautiful barber pole wrap. Cap is all Maduro though, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead. It's kind of a, I think it's pretty smooth. It's a smooth smoke, but it's also a little bit heavier of flavor, so it's not for the faint-hearted. It's got a great smell to it, almost like a fresh cut grass. So this Candela wrapper, the green part, the way they get it to stay green is they flash cure the cigar or the tobacco leaf. So when the tobacco leaf is still green, they flash cure it to keep all the chlorophyll in it. And what that actually does is it locks in a lot of the sugars, so it makes it a little bit sweeter of a burn. Yeah, it's almost like I always think the Candela wrappers remind me a lot of a s'more, or like a if you were to put a marshmallow in the fire. That's what I get. So I'm gonna cut it open here. And again, what I use is a punch cut. So it's literally, you kind of see it's just a circle. That's all it is. And you just put it right in the end there. Grind it in. Boom. So you can actually see that. Pull it out. It leaves a nice circle cut, which I prefer because I think it keeps the wrapper integrity the best. There are some cigars, I've got some that they look like a torpedo and they come to an end, so you can't do that with them. And it sucks, but good draw. It's almost a sweet coffee on that draw there. We'll go ahead and light her up here. Toast the end. Something I've recently learned, I used to do it all the time, was this band. I used to take the band off all the time, and then I found out you shouldn't do that. Reason is that band is actually kind of helping hold it together, and if you take it off of a cold cigar, you can cause micro cracks in the tobacco leaf wrapper, which will actually cause an uneven burn and maybe even have it unravel and fall apart on you. There we go. We're off. All right. Don't miss. We should have more even of a burn. That's better. So as you can see, I use a butane lighter. Some people don't like that. They say it'll warp the flavor of the cigar. I don't buy it. I think it helps it burn faster, more even. Gives you more control over it. If you like lighting it with a wood stick, good on you. If you like lighting it with a regular, just Bic lighter, good on you. I like butane lighters. It's good. Initial draw is kind of a sort of like a toasted, um, almost a toasted nutmeggy kind of flavor to it. I think it's good. It's got a good flavor to it. This is one of my personal favorites. I usually always have a Candela. Oh, the art cigar and cutter you use in movies. Yeah, so I don't even have one down here with me right now. It's in my car. The cigar cutter they use in movies, Vari, is a straight cutter. So it literally, you just cut the cap off the end, but you got to be really careful because if you go too far, you can see kind of that cap ends right there, eighth of an inch in, or you say maybe 4 centimeters for you over there in the UK. And if you cut beyond that, that's what holds your cigar together. So then all this wrapping will unravel on you. So that's why I always use the punch cut rather than a straight cut when I can. And they do have another one called a V cutter, which will actually like cut a notch. And it's okay. It won't unravel your cigar, but I just don't like how it feels in my mouth. Go ahead and drop Matt from the squad, and I think we'll take. Well, we're gonna definitely go back to. No, I've always found the Candela is nice because you almost get a real sweet savory on the inhale, and then a kind of salty spice on the exhale. And I just looked over here and realized that I am not showing you what I'm doing, so you have no idea what my reference point is. Try that again. That's better. So this whole cigar is all Nicaraguan. I forgot to mention that. All from Nicaragua. I have trouble with that word. Binder, wrapper, filler, all of it. It's all long leaf. All from Nicaragua. Price point of this cigar comes in at anywhere between, if you can find them on sale, $6 to a price point. Hey, look, this map again. Price point of up to 8. So still under $10 a stick, but um, so I wouldn't smoke them as an everyday at that price point, but they are good to have for like a weekend or an occasional smoke. I think they're good. Oh shit! Puff a little more. Cigar almost went out. For those who may not know, optimal. I am not doing the optimal puffs per minute. You want to do about one puff every 30 seconds to a minute. That'll keep your cigar lit. More than that, your cigar is going to burn kind of hot. You might get kind of a char taste, unpleasant. Or if it's a spicy cigar, it might give you a little more spice than you want out of it. Alright, for those of you that care, I'm about a third of the way in on the cigar. Now we're into that good, even flavor of it. I said the green Candela wrapper there, you get kind of a nice sweet, savory flavor to it, and with that Maduro brown, it gives you a little bit of spice, but not overpowering. Um, Profile on this, they say, is like a heavy profile to it, but with that Candela, it evens it out real nice and smooth. I don't think it's heavy at all, really. And I'm not really a fan of Maduro. Maduro wrappers, I think, can get really overpowering and spicy. I like a smoother Connecticut wrapper, but so with the Candela on here, it keeps it nice and even. Very enjoyable. Alright, see if we can wiggle that off there. Look at that. Starting to. We can peel it off real gentle. Oh yeah, the gum's nice and warm. Just like that. That's the Asylum Ogre, guys. You can see the band. Some skull and crossbones on it. Asylum 13 Ogre. It's a good smoke. For those of you who care, I am also drinking a very good Glenlivet Caribbean Rum Scotch. It keeps the cigar nice and tempered. Pretty little courtyard. Some happy little trees.
Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid zone.
So if I was paying attention, I said this cigar is a Gordo-sized cigar. So that's still, I'm only halfway done with it. Should have checked when I started. But if you were to smoke this just and actually like pay attention to smoking it, it'd take you about an hour 15. If you're really kind of milking it, an hour and a half. I'm sitting in the garden with my wife in the summertime. It's a great cigar for that. Nice afternoon, glass of scotch. Nice relaxation cigar. And I'm dead. Alright, so give you an update on the cigar here as we're getting closer to the end. It's getting kind of a hint of pepper to it. A little spicier. It's still good, so I'll probably smoke it a little bit longer here, but it's getting to the end of its life. Definitely in the final third. Got a good smoky taste to it, but like I said, you can definitely taste that hint of pepper on the tip of your tongue with it. That pull was a little salty. I think we're getting down there. I can feel it, the heat on my fingers now, so. Probably last me to the end of the game, and then I better die with dignity in the ashtray. So you never disrespect the 10 years and the 300 hands that go into making a premium cigar. You don't snuff it out. You just let it sit in the ashtray, burn itself out, die with dignity. Unless you're by yourself and you don't give a shit, then you can do whatever you want. But if you ever find yourself in a cigar lounge, not that you will, but don't snuff it out. They will frown on that. Yeah. call it good with the cigar. But yeah, all Nicaraguan filler, wrapper, binder, barber pole. You got the Candela green with the Maduro brown there. Been a good smoke. Around $7-8 for this cigar. Highly recommend them. They're a good smoke. They're nice, nice blend of sweet and spicy. Yep, the Asylum 13 Ogre. Put that right there. Just let it die.